Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, back with another reading. This gonna be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's up with it? Um, I wanted to say y'all out here showing your body, but if not, y'all about to attract a partner with a nice body. All right, this may be somebody who lives a more luxurious lifestyle or is just very comfortable. Could be a Taurus. What's up, Marie E? This is gonna be somebody who's devoted. So this is somebody who's very productive. They may have money because we got second house here. If not, this would be somebody who you guys could devote to because they have the same principles, values, work ethic. They find the same things that you find important. All right. Same rules and guidelines of life they live by, same way you do. You know what I mean? So all right, so this may be somebody who has assets or just really good with money. You know what I mean? I almost was gonna say frugal, but like I don't feel like they'd be frugal. I feel like they spend their money on the things that they really desire. So this is somebody who maybe works very hard and then gets really nice stuff. You know what I mean? So that's why I say maybe they have a very attractive body because this seems to be somebody who's very persistent and seems to be somebody who's very dedicated or keeps like stays devoted to the task day by day. They wake up excited to make things happen. But if you're not having this with the partner, then y'all will be doing this. You guys will be finding something to be inspired by, finding something that makes you want to take action and wake up every morning excited about it. You know what I mean? And maybe your value system, which could just be anything. Maybe you now value wealth over material. Maybe you now value time alone over like hanging out on the weekends. You know what I mean? Like this be people who, or this would be because the second house are also people or situations that like go along with your value system or go along with your beliefs, which you believe to be true in the world. All right, so we got drinking. So you guys are about to be drinking, doing wild shit. It says drinking milk, getting lit, and doing getting wild and doing reckless shit. So yeah, you guys about to be. So some of y'all may be like acting out, maybe getting drunk, getting thrown out of a party or a bar, or maybe just like I don't know. Maybe it's just you guys go overboard in some way. So maybe you're about to go overboard. This could be like overboard in spending too. That might be what it is. So maybe you guys are about to get a lump sum of money or a lot of money somehow from maybe a passion or a project. Yeah, we got Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is a win in your career. So this could even be a promotion. We got Knight of Cups in the Chariot. So it could be a promotion. This could be material success that you guys are about to get. You guys may be acting up, buying expensive stuff, spending your money on things that you may have always wanted. You know what I mean? So anyway, it says that you're going to be acting a fool shortly. So it also has fired. So maybe you know about that, but I don't think so because I just seen the Chariot in that that Knight of Cups. So that's an opportunity for success in your career or good news coming in your career from being ambitious, from being driven, from being a leader. You know what I mean? So something like that's happening. We got Pisces energy. We got the High Priestess. All right. So some of y'all also are going to be in it. Ooh, yeah, you are. You guys are about to be in a toxic connection or a very sexual connection coming your way. This could be somebody who's a giver. Yeah, we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, or somebody who you guys are going to enjoy giving to. They may tempt you guys a lot. This has to be somebody with an attractive body because we got the Devil and the Lovers, and we got the High Priestess. So this is somebody who you guys are viewing as maybe emotionally unavailable, but you guys see them as a good time. But you guys share the same value system. So it could be a Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Sag, Capricorn, Cancer. The Taurus? Yeah, I did. All right, some of y'all, maybe somebody you guys broke up with, there may be a little talk, but I think this is somebody you guys enjoy having sex with. If you have done this, if you guys haven't done this, this may be somebody who you guys are tempted by. Eight of Wands, there could be communication, talking about, because we got Two of Cups here. So it may turn into a relationship, or it just may be like talks about you guys maybe meeting up, talks about you guys traveling, talks about you guys maybe, I don't know, being more inspired to take action with the relationship. Or person may talk things up in a way where it makes you feel inspired to take action. All right. You may like this person's work ethic, and you may like how they share or they give with you guys because they are a giver. All right. So what else you need to know? That was kind of quick, and I wasn't expecting all that to just kind of shoot out that way. You guys may also be indulging in things that you guys have always wanted to do. I think that's just what it really is for y'all, mostly. Like things that you probably wanted to do. Some of y'all, this may be somebody who's off limits because the High Priestess and the Devil could give, and the Lovers, this could be like a secret affair for some of y'all. So some of y'all may be dealing with somebody who's married, somebody who's maybe in a leadership position, somebody who has maybe another partner, or this is just like you guys are just keeping your options open and you guys both agree on it because the second house is here. We share the same value systems. We respect each other equally. So it may be something like that. But the High Priestess is what they call the mistress or a mister. You know what I mean? So it could be a mistress or a mister, but the Lover is also infidelity and the Devil is also a toxic situation or something that's hard to get out of because it's something that you truly desire. So maybe once you guys start this pattern, it may be hard to get out of this person. They may be fertile. That might be what it is, because the devil sometimes can have you attached to things that you're trying to free yourself from. So this may be somebody who you guys may have children with. Like they may share so much with you guys or be so generous with you guys that you guys may think like, I'm willing to have kids, or I'm willing to like let this person trap me for the summer, or you know what I mean? Because like they may be financially stable, they may be very abundant, they may be higher echelon that everybody would like require. I mean, everybody would like want or admire, you know what I mean? And then at the same time, this may be somebody that dates around at the same time. So you may like their sexual prowess. Seems to be a nasty person, kind of lewd, freaky, you know what I mean? All right, freaky. Now, because we got a high priestess in reverse, they have more of a sexual attraction. You may not find them to be overly attractive. Like who can I give an example of? Like a Jonathan Majors. Is that like a guy that like he's not like a he doesn't look like Michael B. Jordan to y'all, does he? I don't know, but I know he has a nice body. He takes care of his body. So a lot of women were saying he's not that attractive because of his facial features, and then other women was like he's super fine. So I don't know. I guess it just goes on what you like. But I mentioned him because traditionally, like his features weren't always considered to be attractive. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Like he can be attractive and he could just maybe be your taste, your taste, you know, your taste, but it just may be something off limits or off touch. Even as a woman, there's something that's like off limits in a way. You know what I mean? Or you just feel like I shouldn't be dealing with them. And sometimes your type can just be like a woman who's tall. Maybe she's 6 foot. You know what I mean? Maybe she's hefty. Or if it's a man, maybe he's short. Maybe he's bald. Maybe he has like a man bun. Maybe you don't like men with man buns. Maybe he dresses like metrosexual. You know what I mean? Like, or he has feminine attributes where he talks like a woman, but he's not a woman. You get what I'm saying? Or she talks like a man. Like maybe she's a dyke, or whatever y'all call them. You know what I mean? Sorry to my LBGQ people. You know what I mean? But maybe she's a dyke, or maybe you know what I mean? Like she may not be like what you would like traditionally go for as a woman, but like she's attractive. You know what I mean? They have their own little characteristics about them. You know what I mean? So anyway, they're very nurturing, very understanding. I do kind of feel like there's pregnancy, or at least there's fertility here. This person may be a new beginning in your life. Some of y'all, they may try to make this marriage, or they may try to attach y'all to them. Could be a Capricorn, Sag, Leo, Pisces, Taurus, Cancer. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of communication. So this is somebody who's very flirtatious too. Like so they share with you guys, they spend time with you guys, or is it they share time? Yeah, I mean, if they do, you guys have like similar interests, so you guys are doing whatever it is together. So I guess whenever you guys come together, you guys are having good times. It's maybe somebody who's big into food or big into like overindulgent pleasure. You're gonna like it. It's a pleasurable experience coming your way. This maybe with multiple people for some of y'all if you guys are single, but even if you're, I guess if you're in a relationship, then you guys are cheating like shit because whoever this is somebody who you guys may have like a spiritual connection with. You know what I mean? And they may match your freak. They give this vibe of I match your freak. I could do what you do. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? It's gonna be hard for y'all to let go of this person if you get into involved with them. If it's a woman, she has very nice breasts, and if it's a man, he got a nice dick. All right, pause. I don't even need to say that, but for some reason, I felt like I was really aggressive with it. So they may be really like self assured in their manhood. You know what I mean? That might be what it is. Like, oh, I really got this thing. You know, so they may be really self assured about the way they fuck or the way they like express their sexuality, which could just mean like they're very comfortable with their body. You know what I mean? That might just be what it is. They're like, I don't mind getting naked. I don't mind. You know what I mean? Like they may be very comfortable with their body in that way. And then some of y'all think that they have a very nice body, or they I also kind of feel like they may have like a trucker body. If it's a man or a woman, they have like a trucker body where like it seems like they sit down a lot, or it seems like they're like stationary a lot, but you can tell that they be like active too. So you know what I mean? Like you can tell they work out, but like maybe they drink a little bit more beers, maybe they eat a little bit more snacks or some shit. You can tell, but like at the same time, it still looks good on them. You're like, I can fuck them. You know what I mean? So you're gonna feel that way about them. Like, oh yeah, I can fuck them. You know what I mean? Like they may not be like the finest ever, and they're not ugly, but it's just like, oh yeah, all right, I could do this, I could do that. Yeah, let's do it. And they're generous and they share. You know what I mean? So this may also be somebody who talks. Oh, he has a biker body. There you go. See, like they're strong, but they had that little belly. You're like, oh, okay, I know what that is. You know what I mean? But anyway, you're gonna like that they share with you guys. They give their resources. They be looking out. They spend. It's 4 of Pentacles, which doesn't mean they spend a lot, but they do get shit that you need. So like, I don't know. Furniture is a big thing, but maybe not. It depends on what they make. You know what I mean? Depends on what they have. Because normally this is somebody who's frugal. With the 4 of Pentacles, like this is somebody who's good with money. They have financial literacy. So earlier I wanted to say they're frugal, but because we got the Four of Pentacles here, they are frugal, but with you, they will share. You know what I mean? Just to keep the vibes up, just to keep the energy up, just to keep the communication going. Maybe to travel, maybe they spend money to travel, maybe they spend money on trips for you to come, or you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of like it's more so about sex. It's more so about sex, but you're gonna like the connection between y'all because they do have values and principles and morals and self-respect. And you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna freak around and just like act a fool, at least this person has some home training. You know what I mean? So whoever you're dealing with, they have some home training. You can take them out in public. I mean, I don't know if you guys will, because y'all may be more so laying on your back a lot. It seems like, you know what I mean? It seems like you may be going out though, because I did say that earlier. Like some of y'all may be getting kicked out of a bar, kicked out of like something. You know what I'm saying? Kicked out of something, or this may be somebody who drinks a lot because I get like drinking, acting a fool. Like, you know what I mean? You guys may get caught out there with this person, like acting in ways that you normally wouldn't. Because this may be somebody who brings up some of your toxic habits, some of your toxic patterns, behaviors that you try to suppress. They reveal that to you. They're like, nah, just be yourself. Just come on and act wild. You know what I mean? So they may even pull out some of your freakier aspects. If you guys aren't that freaky, then they pull out those aspects, or you'll pull that out of them because maybe they're not that freaky, but like they like you. You know what I mean? There's like an obsession, but it's more sexual energy than anything. You know what I mean? So, and if you don't feel this way about them, then they may feel that you're not the most attractive, but they will still fuck you. It's one of the two. You know what I mean? So you may feel like, oh, they're not all that, or they may feel like, oh, she's not all that, or he's not all that, but they will still fuck you. You know what I mean? So, and they'll still give to you. So at this moment, this is kind of cool for some of y'all because the high priestess is like somebody who doesn't want a emotional connection. High priestesses never get married. They don't get married, or unless they get married for the social aspect, for status, but they don't get married for emotional fulfillment because they understand what human nature really is, and that's what the devil is here. You guys are indulging in pleasurable experiences, but more on a carnal level. So this can be like overspending, overindulging. Like this person that's coming into your life may be an overindulger. They may have money, right? Or at least be stable in a way where they can share, they can give. You know what I mean? They may use it as like a power tool at times. You know what I mean? Or a weapon to wield to like keep you around, but I don't think you guys will have much of an issue if I'm really being honest. You know what I mean? Because you guys may acquire new possessions from this person, or you know what I mean. Maybe your finances are able to build up because of this person. You know, I heard this saying that women are able to save money when they're in relationships, and that's true because men spend majority of the money when we're in a relationship. Now, every once in a while, y'all will have more money than us, but for the most part, y'all are looking for men who have more money than you. If you're a woman, you're looking for men who have more money than you and who will spend it. So this will be somebody who may have more money than you and is willing to spend it. And if they don't have more money than you, they're still willing to spend it. So, all right. So anyway, let's look at your advice. So surrender. Now, some of y'all, let me say this too, because I was saying that they're married. Now, some of y'all they are in a relationship or they're married, but if they're in a relationship or they're married, they're in it for the practical reasons, for maybe foundation, money. You know what I mean? Not really for love. That's why they're out here like keeping their options open, or that's why they're out here. I'm gonna say sleeping around, but it doesn't give like a sleeping around. High priestess doesn't just sleep around with anybody. They are a little shallow and they are a little hoish, so they may have had a background or a past at one time. That's probably why they're so good at fucking, because it's like they was freaky before. You know what I'm saying? They've been out there. They've been tossing that cat or tossing that P, that D, wherever. You know what I mean? So, but then they got married. Maybe as like a responsible. Maybe they were growing up. They like, or they got into a relationship because he's like, you know, I can't keep out being out here hoeing. I gotta, you know, I gotta settle down. I gotta build roots somewhere. You know what I mean? Like they're stable in that way where you're like, damn, this person is mature, but like maybe they're a hoe, or maybe they just be freaking off, or you know what I mean? Something like that. Maybe they don't have to be a hoe. I just be saying that because we identify people who like have casual sex as being hoes, but it doesn't always mean that. Anyway, here's your advice. It says surrender. It says remain. He said freaky B. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, it says remain positive about the future of our planet. For all is a part of humanity's evolution. There's a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. All right, so signs you could be dealing with could be Capricorn, Sag, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. All right. Some of y'all, they may be, I about to say you got lighter complexion, but they could be darker or have more of like a darker aesthetic. So maybe they wear black all the time. Maybe they're wearing I can't even say that because I got a lot of colors too. So they may also wear a lot of colors too. But maybe y'all doing like this, maybe like a nighttime thing that you guys may run into this person or encounter this person, maybe something like that, or conversations. Maybe talk. Maybe you guys are able to talk into the night or something. I don't know. I'm going pretty far. It's like 15 minutes in. We are done. Anyway, thank you so much, Sag. Thanks for being here, y'all. Thanks for the likes. About to get going. Yo, I'll be back later for all signs, and then maybe I'll do some more zodiacs. But I know I usually do two, so that way they can send you the alert when I do my all signs. All right, so y'all have a great one. Enjoy y'all day. Enjoy y'all Saturday day. It's supposed to be pretty nice out where I am, so I'm about to go out here get some sun, hit a little walk, couple laps. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. I'm gone. Thank y'all.